Hello everybody and welcome to a new Rocky Poo. I'm currently cleaning up some shit, but it is noon on Monday, so it's like kind of late in the day to be starting this video. I'm also waiting for this person to email me back about their order because I got some questiones, but what the heck is this nonsense? I think this stuff is all for a perfect pair. There's that. Yeah, so basically I got up, well, I could not fall asleep last night, and I've been sleeping like caca the past since Thursday basically, because I did have a guest here and I don't like sleep very well when I have guests here because like all of my guests are early risers, and besides my sister, and I'm just simply not an early riser, and I feel bad for like sleeping in. Granted, nobody cares, but like I still usually, like, if I'm not working, I'm taking that as a day to have no alarm, but like, or at least a couple of days a week I'll have no alarm, or like whatever, but that was not the case this past couple of days. So basically I've been freaking dicky and tired, so I brought, I'm trying to like put you guys in more of like better lighting. I brought Kieran to the airport he had to be there at 8. So I had to get gas, I wanted to stop and get a soda so I didn't fall asleep on the drive home. And honestly, thank God I did, because I still, even with the soda, felt like I could fall asleep at any point. But I had to get up at like 6:45 this morning, and it was just not the vibes. So I came home and I immediately got into bed and passed the fuck out until 11:30. It's so funny, Chris woke up to his alarm and he's like, hello, it's 9 o'clock, thinking that I forgot to just wake up and bring Kieran. And I was like, yeah, buddy, I know, I've already been to the airport and come back. And he's like, oh. But, yeah, I need to, I think, fill in my planner from yesterday. And I can let you guys know some of the things we did that I don't think I mentioned in last week's vlog. On Friday, we did go to the Domain. We went to Yard House for lunch, then got gelato, came home, did some work, then went to get Mexican, had a game night. Saturday, we, I don't know what that is. Went to the movies with Andrea, and we went and saw Sleepy Hollow, which is like my favorite spooky movie. It's like a Halloween movie. So we went and watched that, and then I got cookies and a pretzel there. Their cookies are so good. And I came home and I baked a funfetti cake for game night, and then worked. We went to Andres for game night, had KFC bowls, and like played a bunch of games. We ended up being there quite late, later than usual, but it was lots of fun. We had a great time. And then Sunday was at Bennett's birthday party, but before we went to that, I needed to go get Anthony, which is Bennett's friend. It was like a combined birthday party, and I like just kept forgetting to grab a card and a gift card for him. So we went and did that, and then at the party, I literally just went on the slide with Theo 1,000 times. I also got Panda before the party because Andre warned me that I was not going to like the food because it was pizza and sandwiches, which she was correct. So I got Panda beforehand and watched YouTube, and then after the party went on the slide like 1,000 times with Theo, like I mentioned. And then me, Chris, and Kieran did go out to dinner and have like a wee bit of a game night this day. Went to Hop Dottie, And I kind of came up with like a hack there. They could do like any of their sandwiches with a ground chicken patty. I mean, I still hated it, but like, it was nice that they had that as an option. Use something smaller than that. One of these, probably. And then this, okay. So me and Theo went on the slide. I went to Hop Dotty. Use this because I'm being really lazy about pulling stuff out at the moment. I just don't feel like it. And to schedule a couple of posts for BG Girlies, as well as send Andrea the costumes that I need for this week. She just like formats them for us because I hate having to do stuff for myself. I don't know what all this banging is outside. It's really pissing me off. Oh. I played this card game that Kieran had bought, as well as Dog Park and Dungeons, Dice, and Danger. But yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna do grocery shopping and such. We're not doing that today because, well, we'll see how I'm feeling. I might just take today as like a day to hang out with Chris because I miss him. Okay. You know. But yeah, I need to pull foil today, so that's on the docket. Guys, for actually my super exciting news, my Arc Nova expansion shipped. I'm so excited. It's like an aquatic theme, which if you know me, sharks are my #1 favorite animal, and I just hope they're sharks. I love sharks. That'd be great. But I'm about to pull foil, and I will pull it with you, and then we make a grocery list in case we go tonight. I don't really know. Chris has like 685,000 sandwiches in the fridge because they got way too much food for the boys' birthday party yesterday. And Margie, which is, so our game group is me and Chris, Andrea, Nick, and Tony, and Margie is Tony's wife. She was like, guilt tripped Chris and take him. She's like, come on, just take them. Like, oh, what am I gonna do? And so Chris is a sucker, so he took the sandwiches. So he's eating those right now, but he has a lot of food in the fridge, but I don't have shit in this house, so we will see where we end up. But I'll pull some foil with you guys, and then I'll zoom through the rest by my lonesome. I will say I did kind of hinder myself because I slept so long today. It is probably like 12:45, and I need to pull foil, which is going to take me 1 to 2 hours. And then I need to, there is not a lot of lavender hollow, so that will not take very long, but I'll do lavender hollow and the bonus freebies since Treat Week came back. I have so many freaking slide burns on my knees, and Chris said I have what looks like a rug burn on my butt from my sliding with Theo yesterday. But let us begin. The first order is Jessica from New Hampshire. I don't need to pull anything, so it's all core colors or no foil. Perfect, simple. Love that. Next, we have Casey from Texas. She got the new SPC collab, the gingerbread one, which is so cute, and I'm gonna be so bold as to say it is my favorite of, this is our 6th collab, and this one is my absolute fave because I freaking love Christmas. I cannot wait for Christmas this year. I always decorate, why did I say that so weird? I always decorate on the 14th of November, which is the anniversary of when my mother passed away, and Christmas was like her shit. I was recently had my sister send me over some pictures of like my mom's Christmas decorating, and I miss that lady. But yeah, so today is the 9th, so we have a little over a month until I decorate. And yeah, I'm just very, very much so looking forward to it. But she got one of these in light gold, and then she got one in bronze. So, cut. glad to see how much you guys enjoyed all of the Christmas releases. I worked pretty dang hard on them because I love Christmas. And it's also wild that the next new release is going to be Black Friday already. Like, I could throw up. Where did this year go? It's been a crazy freaking year. What has been the best part of your year thus far? Let me know. I'm trying to think. I think my favorite part of the year, like, honestly, has been really diving headfirst into board gaming. I feel like it's been so good for my soul. So, yeah, that'll probably be my number one thing that's happened this year. I've done, like, a lot of traveling as well. Gone to Disney. I think I've been to Disney 3 times this year. As well as I went home to New York twice. Granted, that was not really cheerful times. But, earning koozies. Next, she got the ugly sweater bundle in the foil of the month, which this foil of the month is just so good. It makes me kind of want to throw up a little bit because I just love her. 1, 2, 3. I feel like this is one where once you guys get it in the mail, you're going to be like, oh my god, I need so much more of it. It's just so good. So pretty. And she got a custom multi in copper. I have so much foil cut over here. It is kind of overwhelming me. Usually what I would do is I would do the bonus freebies first and use all of this so that I would have less here, so it would be less overwhelming. But that's just not the order that I did things today. I do have a short copper, so that's grand. Okay. She got the holiday script sampler in matte bronze, as well as the winter one quote. One macaroni. Two matte bronzy. I slept so hard when I got back from my holy macaroni. She got a custom multi in matte bronze. I'm pretty sure I did not see one in here. And one in lavender. Like I said, I'm going to use these for the bonus freebies. In case you wondered how I select what colors, listen. So what I've got cut that is stressing me out. So it's definitely very much so just a random look of the draw. She got a Chicago overlay in Pixie Hollow. It's like orange dream cake wax going, and it smells literally like a creamsicle up in here. I think I'm gonna make chili this week. I mentioned it. I said that I want to start making like a soup a week to have in the fridge because Chris has been really bad about eating low carb lately. He's having a really hard time with it. And he loves to have like a wrap or like a sandwich on keto bread with soup, but the only soup he likes that is quick is like in the top ramen, which is obviously horrifying for you between the sodium and the carbs of all the noodles. So I was like, I want to make, like last week I made the onion soup, and so I was thinking, I was like, yeah, I want to make like a soup a week, and he mentioned me making chili, and I was like, she has a shine bundle in lavender as well. If I make a chili, like it's gonna be a meatless chili because I will not eat it if it has like sausage or beef or any of that. So like, I love chili, but I only like a vegetarian version. So, and he was like, well, I don't know, we can have like meat on the side. I'm like, well, if you're eating it like on the side, like a little cup of chili with your sandwich. Like, you don't need it to have meat. You're already getting meat. And he was like, yeah, I guess that's true. We can try it. So we will see. She's got a custom Maltine Gold Hollow, and she got the Amy bundle in Macarons, which this is one of the new PR bundles, because the new PR term did start. So make sure you are showing this wonderful new group of people, because we did actually switch up the team this term. I'm excited to give some new pals an opportunity to be on the team. So we have Amy, we have Domi, which Domi was actually on my first ever PR team, so she's making a comeback. Emily's still on the team. Then we have Janelle, we've got Caitlin, Laura, Maria, and then Rosie is still on the team. And then we have a couple of, well, 4 of our, as I refer to them, bonus pals of Andrea, Kirsten, Chris, and my sister. So, plenty of freebies to choose from, and literally all you gotta do, if stuff's already on sale, just pop their name in the notes and you'll get an extra freebie. Who doesn't like free shit? You know? You know, you know. So, there's that, and this is everything for Casey's order. Bada boom. This order's a lot of pages long. This will probably be the only other one I do with you, because it's 6 pages long. It's very long. This is Susan from Illinois. She got 2 McAllister underlays in Hunter Green. Hunter Green is very popular for Christmas time, as well as the Christmas movies in Hunter Green. Oh my god, I literally am so overwhelmed. Okay, I don't think that there is a Hunter. There is an Olive. She got it in Hunter, Pearl, and Olive. The Christmas movie samplers. Sampler. I was thinking about doing that as the bonus freebie for this week. I don't really decide until I'm like in the moment. And honestly, it sometimes depends on like how many I need and what it's a multiplier of. If it's a multiplier, actually I might do some sort of headers. Because there's like, I think there's quite a bit. There's always more on your release weeks than most weeks, and headers cut really quick. So sometimes I'll pick those for that reason, and then 3 washies fit on a sheet. So if it's a multiplier of 3, I will sometimes pick washi for that reason. And then sometimes I just like, for this week it's customs, so I think I'm just gonna do the script this week that I'm filming this, gonna do like a script sampler in the current font of the month. She also got the movie sampler in matte bronze and the foil of the month. So it's kind of like how I decide that. The week you guys are watching this, underlays are on sale. Sometimes I will do an underlay. I think I'm gonna do underlays. We'll see. And it'll just depend how I'm feeling what I do for the bonus free. She got the Modern Tree overlays in Pearl, Olive, and Hunter Green. So like Susan's go-to colors this Christmas season. Olive, Hunter. She got a reindeer bundle in burgundy. Got that. 1, 2, 3. These colors are all a vibe. They all like go together so well. 4, 5, 6. I'm thinking about placing a pretty big SPC order of like past Christmas kits to use in like for like November, because like usually I will do like some anytime kits in November if I don't have enough Christmas kits, but I'm just like feeling really obsessed with Christmas this year, so like I just want to do all Christmas. She got the Coming to Town overlays in the foil of the month, which is this beautiful shattered red. I also think this is my favorite foil of the month ever. I'll go that far. 2 Deck the Halls underlays in Hunter Green. Basically finish up this roll. the awkward remainder will go into my freebie foil bin, which typically what I do for that is when I run out of foil in there, or sometimes if I cut things too long, I'll have a little scrap here, a little scrap there. Foil is really expensive, so I do tend to save little scraps to use for freebies like I just did. Might as well. Otherwise, if like I have none in there, I will go through and just like cut some of like every foil color and put a big stack of foil in there to use. So to deck the haul, she has 2 holiday leaves in pearl and olive and in macarons. 2 pearl. I'm gonna have to order olive soon. I've not had to. This one vendor that I shop from, her rolls of foil are very big, so I have not had to reorder this yet since I brought it to the shop. And 2 matte bronze. All of these are holiday leaves, which is a very pretty kind of like neutral holiday pattern. It just looks like, actually look really pretty with the current font of the month. So there's that. And then she got the deer overlays in the foil of the month and in bronze. There's that. Ornament underlays, she got 2 of them in the foil of the month, as well as dark green. Definitely probably should have ordered more dark green when I did my last foil order. Didn't even occur to me, oh yeah, I'm doing a Christmas release. Probably need dark green. Silly me, silly me. So we'll grab 2 of these, and then she got the ornaments headers in the foil of the month, as well as in dark green. Should have guessed that. She got the holiday 6 quotes in the foil of the month, holiday 2 quotes in dark green. Gotta put a little more dark green. And then I did the lights bundle. She got the lights bundle in the foil of the month and in burgundy. I gotta look through. I feel like a grandmother because like I still to this day use Pinterest for recipes. Like if you have like a different place that you like go to search for recipes, let me know because I feel like this is very 1802 of me, but I know of no other way. And I'm pretty sure I do have a chili recipe on like my food board. So we will see. But if you have any good soup recipes that preferably are meatless, because I don't really like meat that much, or can be like modified to be chicken because I don't eat other meats, that would be wonderful, that are low carb, because we're soup people now. Well, I've always liked soup. Chris is not one to think that soup by itself is a meal, so he needs like something on the side, which whatever, he can make himself something on the side, but yeah, that would be helpful. She got the North Pole overlays. We got dark green and olive, 2 holiday words, oopsie, underlays in olive. Ugh. Two holiday words in olive, as well as 2 holiday words in the foil of the month. That's gonna look crazy. Okay, next page. Holiday 4 quotes in this matte bronze. 2 candy cane underlays in the foil of the month. Miss Susan took my memo, my hint, my advice of getting everything in this foil. It's just so good. She had an ugly sweater bundle in dark green. You guys died. Your battery died, so one. So yeah, an ugly sweater bundle, right? Yeah, in dark green. There's Christopher. So here are these, an ugly sweater bundle in the foil of the month. This is one that I don't even think I'm gonna get sick of looking at. Like, there are some foil of the month that I'm like, oh my god, I'm sick of looking at you. But this is just like so good. So good. Okay. Then we have an ugly sweater washi in pearl. As well as an ugly sweater washi in olive and matte bronze. 2 ugly sweater, 1 underlays in pearl. And 2 of them in olive. And the rest of her order is just customs that are unfoiled. The rest of her orders, if it wasn't Gigundo, but there is that. That's everything for Susan's order. And then I'm gonna do the rest of these by my lonesome so I can zoom through them. So apparently I'm a chatty Cathy today, and it distracts from my work. Okay, guys, I am bringing you with me for shop by Christmas. I am going to quickly, I'm gonna do old to new kits. Place an order for some Christmas kits that I like and wouldn't mind using again. Ultimate. And I'm just going to open them in some little tabby poos because I want desperately to do all Christmas for November and December. So I'm just like gonna pick up a bunch of older Christmas kits and then use them for November and December. So I'm just picking up like all of them, all the ones that I'm like, heck yeah, I would definitely use her again. This one's cute. Oh, this one might be from this year. I don't know if that's from this year, so we're just popping it in the cart. If I end up with 2 of them, I end up with 2 of them. That's from this year, that's from this year, that's from this year. And then possibly gonna grab a New Year's Eve kit for my memory planner. I'm gonna be using the Marion New for the one. And then Midnight or Cheers. Midnight looks very, I want to do this one because I have foil ideas for this one. So yeah, those are gonna be the 5 million things I'm picking up from the good old Scribble Prints Coconut. So I'm gonna do the do and do this, and then I'm going to not like place an order online like on my computer in like 5 gazillion years because I always am like at Andrea's on Wednesday, so I always be doing it on my phone. Put my shop code in and apply this. Now, okay, I'm gonna let her know that I just placed the order. Cool. Did the do. Got that done. Okay, I'm going back to what I was doing. Okay guys, grocery list has been made. And I just finished, it's like probably 4:30 I would guess. I need to do laundry, I'm gonna maybe do that at 4:40. I'm gonna get changed, which means you guys are gonna have to stare at the bed so I can talk to you while I do this. But I just finished doing the Lavender Hollow, all of the bonus freebs, and now I'm getting changed so that we can go grocery shopping. I just finished making the list. Chris has like so much food in there because he has all those sandwiches, and then he has ground turkey frozen to make turkey burgers, and he just is like, in his words, he doesn't really need a whole lot. So he's gonna get stuff to make egg roll in a bowl, which honestly, the only two things we don't have for the recipe is like coleslaw mix and like, you know, like the cabbage, carrots, that shit, and green onion. And then I'm gonna grab a can of water chestnuts because me and Chris are both a big fan of water chestnuts. And in something like that, they're good because when I had that, when I made it for dinner once, like my main thing was that it was like very, very mushy. And so the water chestnuts will add some crunch. This is literally what I'm wearing. We're just gonna ignore how messy my room is, but athletic shorts like this. It's technically a bra, but we're just wearing it as a shirt and a flannel because I didn't care. And I do have these 3 graphic novels that I finished. I ended up reading like 9-ish graphic novels over the last week that I borrowed from Andrea, but these are the ones that I haven't sent back to her yet. We have Unfamiliar by Haley Newsome. Gave that one a 3. Same with this one, Life of Melody. And this one I gave a 5 out of 5. This one was so cute. The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich. Loved. But we're gonna head on out to go get the groceries, and I'll check in with you guys when we get home, and then we will make some chili together. Welcome to my grocery haul. I'm gonna probably put you guys on top of this one item that I bought, so I'll just show it to you. I'm pretty sure this is a trick-or-treating pal for like kids to use, but I got it as like to put the Halloween candy that I bought in. The candy that I'm gonna be giving to trick-or-treaters, I don't know, it's like $1. So I like the like pattern on it, how it looks like neon lights. And sorry the dishwasher is going, this is just how it's going to be. So I bought 5 of these ramekins. So for game night, it's D&D, and I've been wanting to make this caramel toffee dip that I always make in the fall time, and me and Chris both love it, but it's kind of like a pain in the ass to eat. So I figured I could just make them like individual sizes and bring the apples for game night, and then it'll be good because we're doing D&D, so like we won't have like a whole board game set up. So I got 5 for all of us in our game group to use. So we got those. Also, my Walmart's like kind of under construction. Like it used to be like 85% self-checkout. Now they're removing like half the self-checkouts and putting in regular things, which I don't really understand because straight up nobody was going to get the regular things. Everybody was just waiting for the self-checkout, so it's quite weird. But we have got 2 things of Diet Coke, 1 and 2. And I think the groceries ran me about $112. Whatever I find at the L for sure. The most expensive thing I got was trash bags. And I like this Christmas flavor. They literally smell just like Christmas trees. I was out of Scotch tape. I had to wrap Bennett's birthday present with packing tape. And then basically all of our measuring spoons are missing, so I bought this time and table ones that are like the oil spill. I have some pots and pans with that as like the handles, and they're really pretty. So got some bell pepper for the chili, as well as yellow onion. The recipe actually didn't call for any onion, but I'm gonna put some in there, as well as this is for Chris's egg roll bowl that he's gonna be making. Maybe he'll make it with you guys. And then maybe some raw, I know like when they serve or chili places, they'll put like raw white onion on it, so I figured we could have that for that as well. Cornbread mix. I'm gonna make some cornbread muffins. This is for the apple dip, which I'll obviously show you guys how to make when I make it, but you need caramel syrup, as well as toffee pieces, and the kind without chocolate on them, just toffee. Some coleslaw, tricolor coleslaw, green cabbage, carrots, and red cabbage for Chris's egg roll bowl. I just got a bag of Granny Smiths to go with the dip. The dip is basically, the base is like cream cheese and powdered sugar, and then you do caramel and toffee. It's literally the whole thing, but it's very sweet and rich. So the green apples are really good with it because they're sour, so it's a nice little break. Green onion for the egg roll bowl. We already have ground chicken and ground turkey, both in the freezer, so we didn't really need any meat. The only meat we picked up was some breakfast meats for Chris. This is like his favorite turkey sausage, the Jimmy Dean's links, and some turkey bacon. Vegetable broth, this is for the chili. I should have made a whole section of just stuff I need to leave out for the chili. As well as this diced tomatoes. Black beans for the chili. I got 2 things of corn for the chili because I like corn a lot. And some pinto beans for the chili. It's like a bean chili. It's like literally what it's called, I'm pretty sure. Here's the receipt. 120. We got eggs. First for breakfast. I only need 1 egg for my muffins, but that's it. Recipe I'm using tells you to put salsa in the chili. We got salsa. Halloween candy. I got Reese's, pumpkins, as well as Twix. I do also want to get like the trick-or-treating Halloween Pokemon cards if I can find them. That would be a cute one to have. 2 bricks of cream cheese is for the dip. Sour cream, as well as some cheddar to go on the chili. And then the rest of the chili ingredients. We've got darker kidney beans. They only had 1 with the regular, and then 1 no salt added, whatever. And then low sodium soy sauce for the egg roll bowl. We did it with regular before and it was way too salty. And then it's very mushy, the egg roll bowl, so we picked up water chestnuts. I mean, I'm not eating it, but I introduced crystal water chestnuts. They're so good. And they just add like such a nice crunch to an otherwise mushy meal because it's just like ground meat and like the coleslaw mix. So it's just meh. So I'm gonna keep out everything that I need for the chili. Chili's so funny because it's just like a million cans and jars and all the things. A big old pot of chili. So yummy. Oh, I'm gonna make all the onions, but I'm gonna need some of them. Oh, and I'm gonna get everything else put away. And then I will get back to you guys when it's chili time. I miss it. It does say that it does call for onion on the recipe. But first things first is I'm going to fill my water because I am not parched. And then I gotta just pull out the spices. Also, I didn't realize when I picked this recipe that it's technically a crock-pot recipe, but there are stovetop instructions, so should be fine. Okay. We are gonna get out all the things we need from the spice cabinet. Where it needs salt. Sesame seeds, okay. Let's see here. Cumin. Got her. Cloves, poultry seasoning. Hopefully everything else is in this other thing. Otherwise, I've forgotten half the spices I need. I just didn't think I needed all of any of these. Okay. sucks. Chipotle powder. I think I'm just missing cayenne. I'm gonna check again, but I did not see it. And we're also out of black pepper, I guess. Let me add that to the grocery list for next week. Black pepper, okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I found the pepper. We did have that, but we absolutely do not have cayenne. And I hate honey. It just, no matter what, gets everywhere. Wash my face. But yeah, so we're just missing that, which should be fine. I will just use a little bit more cumin and chili powder, and it should be just fine. Just fine. The pepper was all the way here behind the walnuts, apparently. So let us get out these instructions. Of course I would X out the recipe. That's very me energy. Jump to recipe. Okay. Can you like just not take so long to load? Okay, heat olive oil in a large pot, stir in onion and bell pepper, and then cook. Oh, we need garlic as well. Garlic. It's naked. I don't really know where the thing went, but whatever. Some olive oil. And I'll get my big soup pot out. The one I talked about last week that I stole from my dad. I cannot wait to one day have a real kitchen because my entire counter space this is like all the counter space I have, and it's all taken up. It's really a terrible time to be alive. The things that I don't need first and foremost up here, I guess. So I need olive oil. Like I said, I'm using a little bit more than you probably need because I know this pot and I know it will stick. So I need to make sure we decoat the whole thing. Medium heat, and I'm gonna cut this up. It said like half of a small onion. That's just a no from me. It said like 2 green peppers, but I was lazy and just grabbed tricolored thing. So we're gonna get to choppity chopping. Okay, I forgot about you guys for a second. I diced the onions, and then I started second guessing if onion was even a topping, so I had to Google it. Google said yes. Not that it matters if it's like an official topping. If that's what I want, that's what I want. But I'm draining now all of my canned goods while the onions and peppers soften. I'm like only loosely following this recipe because like I'm not gonna measure out 2.5 cups of the broth. No, I'm just using all of it. I used more vegetables than it said to. I'm using more corn than it said to. So like we're just using it as like a jumping off point, which I feel like soups is one of the easiest things to do that with. My entire colander is full. I'll show it to you in a sec. But I'm gonna dispose of all of this. I did dice up some extra onion and put it in the fridge for toppings. So we will have onion, cheddar cheese, and sour cream to go on top. And then this is done softening. It's definitely ready for me to add garlic. How much garlic does it say? I like garlic. 2 cloves. So I'll do a couple scoops of mint. 2 scoops of my minced here. Okay, we do that, and then Stir in the garlic and cook for 1 more minute, it says. Until fragrant, so, you know, wafting the scent. I also just turned the fan off so that I can talk to you guys. Other than I'm done talking to you, the vent will go back on. So I would say that that's fine. Stir in kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans, tomato. Where's the tomato? This does not need to be drained. The tomato, the corn, vegetable broth. Basically, all of the other ingredients are to be put in now. So, here we go. Y'all, I'm not tall enough really to see inside the pot. Let me see if I can find you guys a little step stool. 1 moment, please. Okay, y'all, we're up on my biggest thing of Tupperware, which we'll probably go into. So, nice and fragrant, we got that going, and let me get back to it. Here is my colander of canned shit. This is all the beans, the corn, all of the chili essentials, I guess. Also got a bunch of shit on the stove by doing that. Just a bunch of corn everywhere. And it can go down the garbage disposal. Okay. Start by stirring this up. Okay. And then we will do the tomato. The salsa. And the veggie broth. Okay. So we do that, and then we're gonna do the spices. Okay, stir in all those things. And I need to know how much spices I need. Do need to clippity clip this to get this open. Whoa. Yeah. What's it called? The dishwasher's drying and I just opened it to pull open the measuring spoon. So we need 2 teaspoons of cumin. Here she is. I have the Goya brand. 2 teaspoons of this, and then 2 teaspoons of chili powder. And we're supposed to also have 1 teaspoon of cumin. So I'm just gonna do like a ½ teaspoon extra of the other 2. To make up for it, I guess. I feel like that'll be fine, and then just salt and pepper to taste. I usually I'm not like a huge advocate for salting things, especially using so much canned stuff. So I'm gonna put very little, what's it called? I'm gonna go very light on the salt. I'll do like a decently generous amount of pepper because I do enjoy pepper. Okay, chili powder and cumin. I'm gonna take all these off of the rating that they're on because otherwise how do you wash them? Okay. Just gonna completely remove them off and toss them in. Okay, so we're gonna give this a stir. Big old pot. Okay, so that's doing its thing. So it has to stir it on up and then bring to a boil. And then we will lower to a simmer, cover, and cook for 25 to 30 minutes. Remove from heat and uncover. Add more salt or pepper to taste. Ladle into bowls and put on the toppings. Okay, so we like a a wee bit of salt, and then some good old black pepper. I will mix up the salt and pepper. And then I'm going to turn this on to high to get it to come to a boil. And while I wait for that, I'm going to put the spices away, throw away the rest of my trash, and yeah, and we're just going to follow the rest of the cooking instructions. In the meantime, I'm gonna whip up my muffins. The oven has already preheated to 375 per the instructions. I'm gonna leave the big tub out because that's what I will be storing it in once we are done. Yeah, I'm gonna get the muffins mixed up, get them in the oven. I'm a big fan of cornbread with chili and the pepper. Got a couple more things to toss. This and this. Okay. I'm gonna also have to mix up the, what's it called? The batter by hand. I haven't done that in years because my KitchenAid bowl is dirty. Tragedy, but we're gonna get to it. Okay, this is like the only bowl I have. So heat the thing, stir together milk, oil, egg, and cornbread shit. Put it into muffin pan. I already have the muffin pan out. I just need to spray the, are you supposed to spray liners? I always do. I don't know if you're meant to. Okay, here's the cornbread mix. Then I need milk, vegetable oil, and 1 egg. I'm still waiting for this to come to a boil. It's simmering. It just hasn't come to a full roaring boil yet. It's very close. Milk. It's just barely not bad. And vegetable oil. I know you're supposed to use a liquid measurer, but mine's dirty and I don't feel like getting it. So we need the smaller 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, as well as 1/2 cup of milk and 1 egg. Okay, this is definitely boiling. I'm gonna follow these instructions. So when it comes to its boil, lower to a simmer and then cover. And I'm gonna start with 25 minutes. Set timer 25 minutes. For some reason, muffins use less milk. Okay, 1/2 cup of milk. And then uno egg. So go toss this. And then I will put the stuff away, and then I'll mix this up and pour it in the pan. And the pop my muffins in the oven. Stir together, and then spoon batter into pan or fill-lined muffin cups. Does that say? Or spoon batter into a pan or fill lined muffin cups. Which I do have lined muffin cups. I feel Amish stirring this by hand. I have like an electric hand mixer, but that's like in like the storage room by the garage and stuff. It's just not worth getting out. Okay, that looks fine. I'm just gonna spray these. This like sprayer feels like it's just not working. It's so annoying. yeah, literally nothing is coming out of this. So they're just not gonna be lined, and if they fall apart, they fall apart. It's on me. I'm not bringing them anywhere. It's not like a dessert for other people. It's literally just for me, so it's whatever. Here's my liquid thing in here. Ah! So much to do. So much to do. I ended up taking it out anyway, because this is literally the easiest way to fill muffin cups. As if I pour the batter in here. This is usually, I'm not even in frame. I'm just pouring the cornbread thing into my liquid measuring cup. This rag needs to go for the laundry, and then I'm probably gonna start some laundry. Here it is. I'm just gonna fill these. I always start with like a lower amount. It's easier to add more if I have extra batter at the end than to try to distribute already poured batter. Chili smells quite good. And then we'll pop these in the oven for 14 to 16 minutes. Start with 14. Then if they need longer, add them for a couple more minutes up to the 16. 2 more minutes. It smells so yummy. It smells like fall. I think I may have filled these all like the exact correct amount, which is crazy. And then, yeah, there's one left, and there's about one. Oopsie, this one got a little messy, but that's, again, fine. I'll wipe up the edge of the pan. And you guys saw me pour all the pretty ones, so we're not even gonna show you guys the ugly one. I'm gonna pop them in the oven for 14 minutes, and then I'll check them, and then if they need longer, they'll go into 10 more minutes. Oh. I'm gonna change and put the chili timer on the stove so I can put the 14-minute timer on my phone. Set timer for 14 minutes. Now I'm gonna go start some laundry. Okay, corn muffins, bada bing, bada boom. They ended up taking like 19 minutes. I like checked them at 14 and they were still like complete soup. Like this was the toothpick. So there's that. I'm giving the chili a couple more minutes with the lid off. Obviously, like I said, I put in more liquid than the recipe calls for, and there is a reason behind it. The reason being that there's a lot of beans in this chili, so once it's like, it's just me and Chris. A lot of this chili is gonna be leftovers. So basically, the beans absorb liquid, and I didn't want it to get like really, really dry. Oh, I was gonna say, why does that one look so weird? It's because I accidentally had 2 liners on it. So to avoid that, I have the extra liquid. So this time eating it, it's gonna be a bit more soupy than like I would prefer, but then once it sits in the fridge and like cools, and then the beans go like this, you know what I mean? So give me in a couple more minutes. I do have the cornbread. I don't know if Chris is gonna eat the cornbread. I think he might be just eating the chili with like a sandwich on the side. So I should figure that out before I take out bowls. Then I'm gonna get out our toppings, which is onions, a bunch of sour creams. This one's not open. Sour cream, onions, and then cheddar cheese. And I'm not gonna ask him if he's eating chili as a dinner or chili as a side. I'm pretty sure it's a side, but that'll determine how big of a bowl I put out for him. Okay, here it is. Chris said it is an 8 out of 10. I haven't tried it yet. I was hoping he would give it at least a 7. He's not having any of the cornbread, so I just grabbed 2 little corn muffins, and I put some onion and sour cream and cheese and get some sour cream in the bite so that I don't burn my mouth. Yeah, pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna try on this. Play some BGA while I eat and have a wonderful day. Okay, I just took a body shower. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's like 8 o'clock and I just want to lay down. I might read. I'm currently reading A Flicker in the Dark, I think is what it's called, by Stacey Willingham. The toxic thing about buying Halloween candy is expecting myself to not eat it, but I will definitely be eating this as a little bit of dessert. Actually, it was pretty good. And now I'm just gonna hang out. I did text my sister and see if she was busy because I miss her and I don't want to talk to her, but she finally answered. So I might talk to her. We'll see. Hello, friends. It is Tuesday. We just ran to the post office, dropped off the mail, and ordered back home. Chris has a couple of chores to do, aka the dishes. And where the fuck did he? I had him bag up my muffins. How do you put them in the fridge? What a weirdo. He put my corn. He's sweet. I asked him to bag these up, and he did, but he put them in the fridge. It was a choice. It was a choice by Christopher. But I am grabbing a Diet Coke. That is what I am doing. And then I'm going to get to quick. Starting the October orders. And I'm very excited to work on them. And yeah. Basically where I am at. So I was able to get like everything I wanted to do done yesterday. I did end up talking with me sister, which was so nice. I miss her. She's probably getting a promotion at work, so I'm very proud of her for that one. She basically works with one of Chris's BFFs. Like, they're not married, but like they've been together for like a bazillion years. They live together, have like their dog. So it's like essentially like his wife, but they found out like last week that they're moving to like out of state in 2 weeks. So Haley works with her, and the whole thing was like whenever basically she was to be promoted, that Haley would get her job. But now that she's leaving, they called Haley yesterday and was like, so like, do you have any like reservations about her? Are you interested? And she was like, well, no, like I would love the position, but like I'm gonna be on vacation next week. I'm sure that's when you're doing interviews. And she's like, no, we're not holding interviews. Like the job is basically yours. So I'm very happy for her. But yeah, I'm gonna get a move on the day. Okay, I just finished all my housekeeping stuff, aka some boring ass tax stuff. Basically, like I have to pay quarterly taxes for like sales made in the state of Texas. So I'd be doing that. That got done. Are you fucking kidding me? I think I just didn't save one of the foil bundles that I made, so I'm gonna have to go back in and redo it, which makes me want to die. And I think there's a foil bundle that I just didn't list. What is wrong with me, y'all? What is wrong with me? Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll take care of all this, and I will check in with you guys in a bit. gas and get in. It's lunchtime. It's approximately 2 o'clock and we're hashtag killing it. Chris just ate a Sammy and some chili. Tell him what you thought.
Chili, top notch. Sammy's, top notcher.
He likes store-bought sandwiches more than my chili.
Okay.
What a loser. But honestly, it could have chili, but I don't really want that right now. I'll probably eat it later for dinner. But right now, I'm kind of having a hankering for pierogies. So basically when I make these, I just make the whole thing, and then I save the leftovers. So, for this, we are going to need a lot of onions and butter. There's so much butter in here. Oh my god. Oh, and then we just have a shit ton of cream cheese in here. We have 4 things of cream cheese. Why? Why did I buy cream cheese if I had 2 things of it? So I'm just going to use a stick of butter. Honestly, I'm just going to use 3 onions because I don't have any stuff I'm using white onion for, and I don't want them to go bad, so I'm just going to use them up. Might as well. I'm going to start melting the thing of butter, and then once that gets melty, I'll throw the pierogies in and the onions, but we're gonna be smart today and actually put on our onion goggles because onions are gross, and you can actually put these on over my glasses, so that's cool. But let's get to chopping. Camera batteries are all dead, but just talk to you guys real quick. That is done. That is cooking up. And yeah, I did text Andrea to try to figure out what the game plan was for tomorrow. I know I'm not going over there until a little bit later than usual. Usually I go over around 10 a.m. I get there around 10:30, but they are taking Theo, and their next door neighbor has a son, Theo, or Bennett's age, and then a daughter, Theo's age. So like, they're taking the 2 3-year-olds to go, I believe, see the Paw Patrol movie. Could be wrong, but I'm like pretty sure that's what the tea is. So trying to figure out what time she wants me to come over, so I'm gonna figure out my game plan for tomorrow, as well as what games. Finally got you guys the nice juiced up battery. Have all the fans going because we went for a short walk to go to the mall. Oh my god, I bought Andrea this shirt. It's so funny. And they only had, I'm gonna turn the fan off 1 second. I think I told you, they only had like really small or really big, but I'm always making fun of her because A, she loves Crocs, and B, she loves Country Crock butter. And I got an ad for this shirt, and I had to get it for her. So that's her surprise for tomorrow. But I have a bunch of things packed, like I have her books in her order. I have a couple of games for us to play. Her friend Amanda is coming, which is so fun. But I needed to, we were discussing what games we wanted to like introduce her to. We're trying to pick stuff that's not like too difficult, but like we'll still have fun playing, so it's not like too easy. You know what I mean? I feel like this is gonna create more dishes than like I would like to create. But the thing I don't love about reheating the pierogies in the microwave is they get kind of swaggy. So, what I think I'm gonna do is like the frying pans up in this bitch. Do we have any that aren't like the size of my toe? I thought that. I was gonna say, so I'm gonna cook them in the oven or in the microwave and then fry them up in a pan just to like get them back to being crispy, which I might do if I can find a pan while they're in the microwave. But I feel like it would take a long time on the stove to get the middles warm. I'm gonna pop them in the microwave for a few minutes. Get like half of what's in there. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna bother with trying to fry them up. I can't be bothered. Pop them in there, grab the sour cream. That'll give me a quick little din-din. We're working away on orders, doing the damn thing. Yeah, super annoying. So tomorrow I have to put up a plan with me. Usually my vlogs go up Wednesdays, but we have an issue with our little I have like this little thumb drive thing that reads the memory card, and it's just like, I tried offloading the footage and there was like an error, so I tried doing it again, and it was basically like, here's, the thumb drive has malfunctioned. And so, I guess I gotta replace it, question mark. But also I simply can't find my Pokemon cards. I think they must be at Andrea's because we were opening Pokemon cards and then Tony got there and we played Artisans of Splendid Vale, and then I left because it took forever. But they're nowhere to be found in my house. So here's to hoping that's where they are. I'm gonna go pee and then I'm gonna eat, and it's already almost 8 o'clock. Might do, the next order is really big, so I might do that and then call it quits, or I might just call it quits. I have not really decided yet. Okay. Change the wax in my room because if you haven't figured it out, which I'm going to be doing laundry, so we can just invite you guys to join me for the journey. I decided again not working anymore tonight because I mathed out everything for all the orders I have printed and foil pulled for, which is everything through last Friday, so 3 days ago. I can get all of that done easy. I divided how many orders there are by how many days I have left of working this week, and it'll be a easy peasy. Probably will need to print and foil more orders, amount. So I decided that I'm done. And I just have to say that being like pretty much on, not like completely caught up, but being like relatively caught up on orders is literally the most mentally freeing thing, because I can do things like this where like it's 8:30 and I can just vibe. I mean, I'm still being productive. I'm gonna put laundry away. I'm actually putting laundry away the same day that I did it. Or no, I did it last night, that's a lie. But I did it late last night, like I had to get out of bed to change the laundry. So this feels great. And there was a ton of laundry because I didn't do laundry when my friend was here this past week. But yeah, I'm feeling so beyond thrilled that I am like caught up enough on life that my shipping time's down to only 1 to 2 weeks, or 2 to 3 weeks. No, 1 to 3 weeks, and I'm able to like breathe and not work myself until like I mentally can't take it anymore. Feels wonderful. So I am now putting away laundry. One of my least favorite chores, but gotta do it. Chris did not make my thumbnail for my video, so I asked him to go do that, so he's doing that. If I don't upload it tonight, I'll upload it first thing in the morning for tomorrow, because I'm not, like I said, going to Andrea's, I think around, she told me what time that movie was, and she's thinking they'll be leaving the movie theater around 1, and that she will just let me know when they're leaving, and I can leave my house then. And I said, okay, no problem. I'm like, no like pressure, I don't like need to know the time, I just like to plan ahead, mainly so I can figure out what I was gonna do tomorrow, and it'll work out perfect. I should have easily enough time to film the haul clip that I might not even film a haul clip, because I'm gonna be getting 2 orders from her tomorrow, as well as I think my fantasy wax order. And I only have one tiny SPC order to haul at the moment. Also, I'm sorry that my hauls have been very small. They used to be very big when I was very big into wax and buying a ton of stuff for the wedding, but like, real talk, like our house that we rent here in Texas is over double our rent in New York. So like, I'm not just buying things I don't need for the sake of buying them, and my hobbies and interests have changed. I do still love wax, and I love supporting Kirsten and her wax, because quite frankly, for me, fantasy wax is the #1 best performing wax and the #1 most consistent wax in my collection. And I pretty much vibe with like everything that she makes, because she does do a lot of bakery, which is what I primarily melt. So if I can support a friend and get like my favorite wax, why wouldn't I? So I don't really buy wax from anybody else as of late, and also my wax collection is so overwhelming. You know, like the big storage totes, the ones that are like did you put like Christmas decorations in, like this big by this big? I have 4 of them, completely full of wax, and like it literally gives me heart palpitations. So that's kind of why I haven't been buying wax. And then like, I don't really have like a ton of stickers to be buying, because like I make stickers. The only thing I don't make is kits. So bada bing, bada boom. That's the setup. But there's that. Also, I am starting to prep for Black Friday, so if any of you are small business owners, stickers, wax, what have you, anything that can fit into a bubble mailer, if you want to do shop swap freebies, let a hoe know. Message me on Instagram. It's probably the best place to reach me. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. My sister told me she was gonna FaceTime me today. I didn't tell you guys, I talked to her yesterday, but she was like, I was like, oh, I texted her and said, what are you up to? She didn't answer me for a while, and when she did, she was like, oh, I'm watching a movie, why? And I was like, oh, you know, I'm just vibing, I was gonna see if you wanted to have FaceTime. And she was like, we can for a little bit, I'm really tired. And I was like, well, girl, I don't gotta, it's not no big deal. I just figured I'm actually not working. And she was like, no, I miss you, I want to. And then she was like, let me call you. Yesterday we talked for a little bit, and she was like, I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Because we do this thing, speaking of wax, is whenever she pulls her melting basket, she calls me. And this last melting basket, she just dumped everything that was like her old wax in her bin, and like primarily Andrea, but we also sent her a bunch of wax, and she just dumped all of her old wax into her melting basket and then refilled her bin with everything else. We sent her enough to completely fill like one of those big size storage bins, which is so fun. Also found Chris's sweater he was looking for. It was literally in the wash. I gotta go tell him. But yeah, so she was gonna FaceTime me today to show me her wax basket because she didn't want to get her to bed. She was FaceTiming me while sleeping, while laying down. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with my laundry. Good morning, friends. I swear to God, I have something in my eye and it's driving me insane. Am I being bad and eating another piece of Halloween candy? Yes. But it's just how it's gonna be. I'm going to make sure that I eat something before I go to Andrea's today because I'm like 99.9% sure she'll be eating at the movie theater. So I don't want to be starving to death and have to wait till dinner to eat. So I'm not going to eat something other than this. But Chris is showering right now. I do need to like do my hair and makeup, but I guess that's a problem for later, Hannah. Let me go grab some wax. Fantasy wax, coffee, and pretzel. Also, I'm just craving a new Pokemon video game to come out. So like, I feel like they were pumping them out back to back to back there for a while. Like, where they at, my guy? I just want more Pokemon. Maybe I should go back and finish the games that I've started because if I started all of them and then I just like, I don't really like the grind. So when it gets really hard, I just give up because I'm a giver-upper. The plan for today, I do need to get ready. New Pokemon game Switch. Detective Pikachu came out this year. Any info on what's coming out next year? I don't know, nothing. Oh, fish. Really tragic. Just got an order from Amy from Kentucky. Thanks, girl. But I'm gonna eat this and then I don't really know. When you're yawning so your face recognition does not recognize you. Oh. Think about filming a plan with me. I have what I can film. I don't need to film it because I'm like behind on Playing With Me's again, but it's something to do, you know? Okay, so it's 10. I think I've decided I'm going to pull foil. Oh, Sarah Ray posted a freaking book video. I'm hyped for that. What the fuck? Oh my god. But also I'm toxic and have to watch videos uploaded in the order that they're uploaded. So I need to go back to like the oldest video I have not watched. I hate this about me, but it's just like how it's gonna be around these parts. Okay, it's a curse and plan with me. So watch this white pull foil and then I'm gonna eat and then I will film the plan with me. Or then I'll get ready and then I will eat and then I'll film the plan with me. That's my plan. So I wholeheartedly believe we live in a simulation. And just to like add to it, Andrea, well, first off, I was pulling stickers for the plan with me. I was using this one kit and then I finished and I go to check my phone and Andrea sent me pictures of herself laying down that base saying, I wish this would have been in my filming planner. as I was pulling stickers for it for my filming planner. Girl, wacky. But I have the world's biggest plate of pierogies. I'm not even gonna show it to you because it's embarrassing. But there wasn't like enough for 2 servings in there, but there was like way too much for 1. So I was like, I'll just heat it all, eat what I can, baby. But knowing me, it'll probably be all of it because I'm nuts. But yeah, so I'm gonna consume this and play some games on my computer on BGA and then get ready and then film my video. Okay, video, film, spread, so good. Now, I'm also ready. I don't know if I showed you guys that. Did the dip. Now I'm going to do the things I keep forgetting. One, I need to print days of the week scripts. Because I'm pretty much at all times out of them. I don't really know how this keeps happening to me. I'm literally going to print 4 of them. So hopefully that'll last me like November and December. Who knows? That might not even work for the rest of the year. I use 2 liners. Stuck on the garbage bag. So yeah, I refuse to get one of those like giant industrial sized garbage cans because they're so hideous. But like, I have to use giant garbage bags because sticker making is like a lot of garbage. But I need to do that. The days of the week. Scripts. Day. I've been using font choice 5, so I'm just going to continue for the rest of the year. I might switch it up next year. We shall see. We shall see, you know. Okay, so I'm going to print 2 of these. To the print impression website because I need to order inserts for next year, you know. I never really remember to do it until it's like kind of too late, so I'm gonna go on and do that. You know. Okay, bring the SPC head. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, these bad boys. Okay, let's get to cutting this shit. Okay, guys. So, I'm coming out here to tell you about some business owning woes. I feel like one of these days I should just do a whole like Q&A about like owning a business, but I'm getting so annoyed. One of the things like you can't control is like if something is different with like your suppliers. So, over the last like since what year is it? 2020. Since like spring of 2022, I've like had like a whole paper debacle, if you recall. So basically, I was originally using one supplier, and then like it was during the paper shortage, and they like, couldn't pinpoint where they were getting their paper from. So sometimes it would be good, and sometimes it would be bad. And paper is like expensive. It is thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So whatever, I tried this other place where like the paper worked, but the quality was not very great. The paper was very thin, which made it not foil very well. Like I had like every foil color had to be on a different temperature. It caused like a lot of issues. And the paper, the biggest issue with that paper, it was very significantly cheaper than the paper I was using. So I was like, whatever, like it's fine if I have more misfits because it like evens out. But the edges of the paper were sticky. So it was causing, I like probably broke over $1,000 worth of printers because this paper was so sticky on the edges and it was like fucking up the internals of the printers. So whatever. And then I switched to this one paper supplier from overseas, which everything was great. It was like that nice thick paper that I had, which was fine. It was significantly cheaper. Cool. So then like I was running low and I ordered a second supply, which takes a million years to get here, and then it got here, and then I went to start using it and it like doesn't work. It doesn't foil. Tried communicating with them like the issues. They were basically like, fuck you. And the girl basically ran me around in circles for like 4 days and then just stopped answering me. And she stopped answering me literally the day after I was out of like the return window. So I can guarantee you she was literally giving me this runaround about how like they're gonna fix it, gonna do this, gonna do that, just to get me out of the return window. So I was SOL. I still have like 10,000 sheets of paper in my garage that I don't know what to do with. Probably whenever I move, just gonna throw them away because they're unusable. And so that was like a whole thing. And then I went back to my original supplier because like I'm in like a couple different Facebook groups for shop owners, and they like had mentioned that things were fine now. So I did that, which it's like fine, except for that this paper, like 2,000 sheets of this paper are like the equivalent price-wise, like 5,000 from the thin paper place sheets of paper, and like 10,000 sheets of paper from the overseas place. So it's like so much more expensive, which whatever, it's the best quality of them. So like, I don't really care that much, except for this newest batch of paper that I got, like there's just random sticky spots like on the paper sheet and it's pissing me off. So yeah, those are my woes of sticker paper and how much I hate it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay guys, turned the lights off, but I forgot it's SBC new release time. I'm gonna be leaving here probably immediately following this. I just had to be there for 1:45 or later, and it's currently 1:30. Okay, first off, Arctic, have to have it. I forget what the pop is. Let me ask. I don't know if I need it. I don't feel like getting the video back up. I'm freaking obsessed with the Arctic kit. It's so cute. So cute. Bitch, answer me. Okay, we'll leave it up. Snuggle season, if I need it. I don't know. Unwind, I do not need that because I don't fuck with spas. So very cute, adding to cart. What does the girl in the kit look like? She's got red hair, so I will get the fashion to get the blondie because why not? And the tall box is really cute, so we'll get that. Winifred and those people because I'm weird and I do not like that movie. I don't need the boys. Okay, girl, she's not answering, so I'm gonna have to go watch her video even though I don't feel like rewatching the video. Scribble Prince Co. New releases. Let me turn the volume down. Is this it? Oh yes, 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 yes. I need it. Never mind, I figured it out. Yes, yes, yes. One of my favorite Christmas movies. Have to have. Doodle sampler, have to have. Okay. Okay. Check out. Order placed. I got the Pop Mystery, Snuggle Season, Ultimate Kit, Fashion, Fam 6, and Doodle Sampler, and then the Arctic Ultimate Kit and Doodle Sampler. And that's my order. If you guys do not know though, I do have a Arctic foil bundle that would look great with the Arctic kit. Good morning, everybody. How art thou? How art thou? obviously all of Wednesday happened. You didn't see it. So I went to Andrea's house, and well, I guess you saw it until I went up to that point. I went to Andrea's house, and we just kind of hung out for a bit until Amanda got there. We played Verdant, I think is the name of it. It's like you're putting plants in your house and growing them type of thing. So we played that, which was all right. Not my favorite, kind of easy, but we played it on easy mode. There's a more difficult mode you can play where you have like a bunch of different end game goals going on. And I think, hold on, I can't do this one hand. I think that would make me really enjoy the game. So I'm looking forward to trying it out that way. I played a couple of games of Pokemon, and I literally hate my level 3 deck. My like real level 3 deck is going to be here mid-November. I pre-ordered it because I wanted an electric one. The one I have right now is Psychic, and like the Pokemon in it like suck ass. Me and Andrea were looking at them, and she's like, yeah, those are trash. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So that sucked, but it's so fun, you know. I love playing Pokemon. And then she prepared the kids dinner, and then Amanda got there and we left. We went out to dinner. I got soup and a salad. Then we're gonna run some errands because the 3 of us are going to the Eras Tour concert. Not concert. They like at the movie theaters for funsies. I'm not the biggest Swiftie, but like I'm down for a good time. So we went, and we were gonna go do that, but then Andrea got a call that Nick needed help with the kids. So we went back to her house, and we played some games. We taught Amanda Arc Nova, Azul Queen's Garden, which I won for the first time, which is literally wild. What else did we play? I don't even remember now. Welcome to, we played that Verdant game, and we played one game of regular Azul, and shit was wild. So like in Azul, you're like putting tiles on your board, like, and whatever, it's like a square, and me and Andrea had like 2 columns filled, maybe a row. Amanda had like all but 4 spaces on her board filled, and like she caused the game to end. And she like creamed us. Our scores were in the 60s. Hers was over like 120-ish, I think. And she's like, yeah, I played a lot of games online. And Andrea's like, what's a lot of games? Like more than 10? And she was like, oh yeah. And we're like, okay, how many? And she's like, I can look. And so she goes to look, and girlfriend has played like 157 games, she said. Also, this new release from SBC, I'm Dead. Also, I have an Arctic foil bundle that would go grand with it. So, like, so good. Okay, that's that. And then my fat ass order from SBC of all the Christmas kits. Compared to this other itty bitty baby order I have, I think. Oh wait, this is not even an order. This is something that has not come out yet that I can't show. Silly me, silly me. Oh yeah, these are 2 orders. This is my mystery. Okay. Then I got a shit ton of wax. But yeah, I'm gonna organize my life. I need to finish filling in yesterday so that I can post my thing, my midweek, and yeah, I'm freaking have a sleep so. How do I go? Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Today's going horrible. I'm still on the same first order, which granted it's a big order, but like everything, like I've had so many paper that I've had to like throw away because it's off cut. I printed the wrong thing, this, that, and another thing. Really pissing me off. So when Chris suggested we get food, we had to do it. Granted, the line for McDonald's Thanks, baby.
Here you go.
Was literally, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, here's the McDonald's, and then, like, the road was like this. It was into, like, the main road. The line was so long. It was wild. We watched some guy go, like, into, like, you know, like, when there's, like, 2 rows like this, and there's, like, plants in the middle? He went into the wrong way to try to get around the McDonald's sign. It was insanity, but got McDonald's. I got my second favorite lid, so I'm hoping that's a good omen that, like, today's gonna turn its frown upside down because it's really making me big mad. But I'm gonna continue on my working and doing all of the things. I don't even want to play BGA because I am okay. Alright, I'm gonna get to eating. I feel like I haven't filmed anything this week, and I apologize. I feel like I haven't really done shit besides work. Like, that's really all I've done. I haven't really read, I haven't really done anything. Like, I had girls' day, obviously, but I forgot to bring you guys. I'm gonna try to remember to bring you guys to game night and girls' night 2.0. And tomorrow we will be making the apple dip together. So that's like something, I guess. But I could also make the apple dip today. It'll be fine sitting in the fridge. We'll see how I feel. We shall see how I feel. But yeah, just got myself a good old Diet Coke. And yeah, back in my office. I don't really know. I think I'm going to film a haul clip because I now have quite a bit of stuff to haul. Could also, how many kits do I have here? I could definitely do a perfect pair as well. So I think once Chris brings me, what's it called? I'm waiting on him to bring me. This is an order. This is an order. I think this is an order. I don't really know what's going on. What's what around these parts, if I'm being honest with you. I think that's all stuff I need to haul. I don't really know. Did I grab the one thing that's not meant to be hauled yet? No. No, I have not. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm waiting on Chris to bring my laptop in, or his laptop in here, because I did not upload my video from yesterday, and I want to get that uploaded, obviously. I was thinking about printing and cutting things for my kit lineup, but I am waiting on paper to get here, so I don't want to like use what I have, because I'd rather use that for orders. Plus, it's not gonna go up until next week. Or let me look at, because I need a kit that's coming out next week. I don't know. And I want to like be able to like mention it. I don't think I'll have it in time for the video regardless, but that's fine. I think I have the mini kit for Perfect Pair, so it'll be fine. Or I will have the mini kit for Perfect Pair. I don't think I have it as of yet, but I think I do have enough things to film a Perfect Pair, like 12 or 13 kits. So I will probably be doing that today, as well as filming the haul clip. And I think I might like get my spreadsheet out and figure out what I want to do for foil for all of these kits that I have here already. So I'm going to just wait on Chris, honestly. Okay guys, my filming is complete. I'm now going to, I forgot I wanted to design a new foil bundle today. Basically, by the time this video that you're watching comes out, Andrea will have already sneaked it on her new release video for next week, but as many of you probably know, the new Hunger Games movie, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, is I believe the title, is coming out in a couple of weeks, and there may or may not be a kit coming out related to that, and so I may or may not be coming out with a new foil bundle that would have dropped today, the day you guys are watching this on Wednesday, and it may or may not be on sale for this day only. I'm gonna pop these new pins, these two little pinny boys, up on my pin board. This room is so colorful compared to like literally everywhere else in my house. We'll put a sleepy Winnie the Pooh. He's so cute. As well as this little Lumiere airplane. And I'll throw away the backings, but I'm gonna go whip that up real quickie poo. I might grab something to eat in the meantime because I'm kind of hungry, but yeah. Basically, I got all of that filmed. I filmed the haul clip as well as the perfect pair video. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. So, gonna go do that. I also forgot to give Andrea one of the kids back from when I did the Christmas perfect pair. This one, I put it in the wrong pile, so I'm gonna go put it by the front door to go with this. I got a Packer D&D bag still, so like it can just sit there for the moment. I don't really know what I want. Nothing really sounds good, so maybe I just won't eat yet. That's what I usually do, is if like nothing's sounding good yet, I just won't eat until I'm hungry enough that what we have sounds good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna work on this bundle. It should not take me too terribly long, especially because Andrea designed the underlay pattern for me. So Anne sent me a thingy, and I already have overlays designed for Hunger Games. So it should probably take me a little more time at all. Okay, finished the bundle. I'll show it to you guys really quick. Andrea wanted lavender hollow, gold hollow, but it's so annoying to make, so I just made myself one too. But we have the headers. This part's in gold hollow. And then we have lavender hollow. This will be the overlays. These are already in the shop. Then we'll have the washi and the underlays. So cute. But I think I decided, I think I have dumplings. Potentially. Make that with some broccoli. And I do think I am going to prep dessert for tomorrow today. But to do that, we need to start letting the cream cheese soften. Mainly doing this because I'm not really working right now and I don't want to waste my work time tomorrow on this. It's not going to make a difference whatsoever when it is made. So I'm gonna get the 2 bricks of cream cheese out now. Because literally the whole ingredients for this apple dip is cream cheese, I believe, powdered sugar possibly, caramel, and toffee. Like, pretty easy, but again, like the whole like waiting for it to come to room temperature, all this nonsense, can't be bothered. So actually, I might not be able to make dumplings if my pan that I use is dirty because I cannot be bothered. I'm not cleaning that. Okay, so I guess I'm not eating anything because Chris doesn't know how to do the dishes on time. Ever. I am currently heading out to go grab myself something to eat because of this whole debacle in the kitchen, but with the dishes. But I talked to Chris and everything's good. He agrees that it's like better to just like get on a better track with them. And he's in the kitchen now doing something on stream of like making turkey burgers. I don't fucking know. But I was like, yeah, like you're occupying the entire kitchen. I'm just gonna go get myself something to eat. And he was like, okay, have fun. I am literally so sick of my neighborhood and everybody parking on the street on both sides of the road to the point that it's like impossible for 2 cars to be coming. I've just claimed the road as mine and everybody's just gonna have to wait. But like it's so fucking annoying. Also, it's like hot as balls out. to attend to, and it said it was like 72, but I think it like just hadn't updated since like it fell asleep a few hours ago, because it's definitely 85. And so I look like a fucking weirdo wearing the sweatshirt. But also, if you watched last week's vlog, you would have seen during the you would have seen the trauma of when I was making the onion soup that Chris popped open. Well, I've told you about it. Popped open the cork on the bottle and sprayed red wine all over my brand new white sweater. And so I immediately like took it off. I'm literally like half naked, putting it in the washing machine, immediately washed it, and thankfully it did not stain, because I would have cried. But I'm going to Panda Express because Andrea mentioned Panda last night via text, and she was talking about how like good their veggie spring rolls are, and like I've had them before and they're so fucking good, and that's now all I've been thinking about is how I want Panda Express since last night. But that was like at 10 p.m. so it wasn't like particularly open, so I'm gonna go now, and hopefully it'll be delish. I should have stopped. Okay, it was still yellow when I went through it. There's kind of like a cop nearish me, and I just went through like a yellow, could have been red light. Pretty anxious about it, but you know, it's fine. He's not coming, so that's good. But we're already almost to Panda because it's one of the closest things to me. It really sucks because like my favorite fast food is McDonald's, and the one that's gonna be near me, I swear to God, I'm not gonna live here by the time it's done. It's taking so long. And it's like literally the furthest away. It's like 3 times the distance of anything else. And the line to that McDonald's is always like into the road. It's tragic. But I've literally just been sitting there doing nothing, if I'm being honest with you. It's been quite a uneventful afternoon. So I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. Simply. I'm also waiting on my period and I'm starting to feel crampy, which like whatever, but like it's gotta be why I've been in such a bad fucking mood all day. It's also for the past couple of days been like super duper gloomy, and like I'm very affected by the weather. Like I think I talked about it when I got back from visiting New York, and it was like gray and rainy the whole time I was there, and I was just like, yo, sunshine does a lot for the soul. It's obviously sunny right now because I'm wearing sunglasses, but like the past like 3 days-ish has been gray and rainy. Okay, well I've already claimed the intersection, so I'm just gonna have to go. It's been gray and rainy and miserable, and it's like had my like motivation and productivity. I mean, like, I've been productive, but like I've just been so unmotivated to do shit because it's just been so yucky outside. Oh, I don't know. But Chris isn't streaming. We're gonna get working on orders, and then we'll work all day tomorrow until it's time to go to D&D, and then Sunday, I think Andrea said we got to be at her house for 2:30, so we'll work until like 2-ish, or 1:45, and then get ready to leave and go. And oh, I forgot. Oh my God, my Arc Nova expansion should be out for delivery. I gotta check that ASAP. But we're about at Panda, so I'm gonna get some food. Y'all, that trip to Panda was absolute chaos. I go there, it's like the only one I ever go to, so like, I don't know, 2 times a month. And there's never an issue. They have these weird like parallel parking spots. That's all that was available. So parked in the middle one because I was the only one available. Had to actually parallel park. So annoying. But whatever. I always go in there because like sometimes I'll get something different depending on if it looks like gross. But it didn't. Mind you, it is lunchtime, so that's why it was chaos. Our parking spot was full. I get out, get to my car. The car behind me has left. And so like I'm trying to get out, but like the drive-through line is like backed up all the way here, and like this one lady could go forward and I like in the drive-through line and I could easily get out, but she's simply choosing not to, which was like annoying. I ended up having to back up all the way and then do a 3-point turn to turn around because also the drive-through wasn't leaving any room for people to get out, so I had to go like around, you know, the whole thing. But got my goods. I got a plate with fried chicken, fried rice, double orange chicken, and then I got the veggie egg rolls, bada bing, bada boom, or spring rolls, what the fuck ever. I'm gonna chow down because I'm a hungry girl. Okay guys, it's time to make the caramel apple dip. I'm going to wash these out before I scoop it all in, but cream cheese is softened and I couldn't remember the exact measurements my mom used to use, so I had to find a recipe. And then I saved the wrong recipe and had to look again, and I finally found the correct recipe. I'm just gonna get out the powdered sugar. Oh my goodness gracious. OMG, OMG. I hate this cabinet. Okay. So, to make this, you need 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. There's like a bazillion different recipes for this, but I know specifically that like the ingredients that were in my mom's was just cream cheese and powdered sugar was the base. I thought that there was brown sugar in it. I'm not finding anything like that. So I'll taste it, and if it does not taste right, then I'll figure it out from there. But I'm pretty sure it's just cream cheese and powdered sugar. But I'm gonna mix this along with half of a cup of powdered sugar. Okay, here it is. It tastes kind of just like cheesecake at this point. So, not too shabby. I did taste it. I put a little bit of vanilla in it as well. And, I don't know what the best way is going to be to scoop it in here. I'm going to try using my cookie scoop. Horrible idea, but we're going to give her a go. Nope, it's a great idea. Okay. So I'm going to scoop base into all of my ramekins, which I did wash while this was mixing. I did have to a couple of times. One thing I hate about my KitchenAid, which overall I love everything about her, she is wonderful, but she has this very bad habit of when I use powdered sugar or like when I'm flour, she needs to have like a once around to get the powder, the dry, that's the word, the dry ingredients off the bottom of the vessel. I'm not like perfectly scraping this because honestly this is way more than I need for these ramekins, but where'd my spatula go? Spatula, 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 where did I put you? Spatula, spatula, spatula. How did I just lose it? Like, I don't even see it in the sink. Don't tell me I put it in this drawer. Dirty. No. Okay, it's lost, apparently. So I'm going to get another one. And I'm just going to push it down. Make, like, a layer of, like, a base layer. I'm going to take paper towel and go around the edges. To clean them up so it doesn't look as bad. That one's the only one that has it like really tall on the dish. Okay. Okay. So we have all the little ramekins with the dip in the bottom. You know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm just gonna take a little tiny dish and scrape some of the remaining bottom layer, put it in a dish. I'm not gonna like get out an apple and cut it, but I'm just gonna use a little spoon and taste the whole thing and make sure that it like tastes good before I do the caramel layer, because the caramel layer is kind of messy. I'm not like this paranoid if I'm just making something for me and Chris, but when I'm making something for a group, like I don't want it to be bad. That's literally embarrassing. So I'll be able to tell if it tastes right by doing this, because I've had this a bazillion times per my mother. One of my grandmother's itty bitty baby spoons. The toffee, the caramel, the base. Oh yeah, baby. Perfect. Could be cold, because it's not cold right now, but yeah, that's good. It's good. It's very good. I don't know why I'm like caring that much about presentation, but I've committed to caring at this point. Okay. I've decided to give up on caring. Feeling much more confidently now that I licked my finger until I can rewash my hands. Okay. So, let me do something. Okay guys, I brought some over here so we have better lighting, but literally you're just gonna take, I'm just using the Hershey's caramel syrup. This is what my mom always used. The recipe said you could use Smucker's or this. I'm just gonna do a nice layer of caramel. I'm kind of going heavy on it because the base layer is really thick. Usually my mom would prepare this and put it in like a pie tin. Therefore, this layer was not nearly this thick because it was spread over like a whole pie pan. Okay, so we've got the caramel layer. And then we have the Heath toffee. Do like a nice crusty, dusty layer of that. And that's literally it. You will then use specifically Granny Smith apples to dunk in it because it is very sweet with the gooey caramel, the toffee, and then like the sweet cream cheese. You will definitely not want to use like a sweet apple with it because that would be too much even for my sweet tooth. But then you do want to let it chill in the fridge for hours, preferably, which is why I decided to do this to leave it in the house so I can make sure that they got nice and cold. So now I'm just going to cover each of them with Press and Seal, which is literally the bane of my existence, but we will just cover them all up, and then I am like out of lemon juice, so maybe I'll go to the store and buy lemon juice so that I can pre-cut the apples. But otherwise, the apples will not be pre-cut, so I don't want them to get brown. But if you don't know, if you cut an apple and you like spray lemon juice all over it, they won't brown. So we will see. But if I need to cut up the apples at Andrea's, I don't think that will be a big deal. Okay, there we go. Okay, now they're all wrapped. I'm just gonna put them in the fridge to settle. And like I said, the caramel will get a little bit less runny while it sits in the fridge. Since it's been in the cabinet, since it was not opened, I just put the remainder in the fridge. But the little ramekins of apple dip will go in here. And yeah, that is a super easy caramel apple dip. It almost tastes like a caramel apple cheesecake with toffee. It's just so good. Reminds me of my madre. My mom used to make that, as well as she would do for cocktails. She would do apple cider with caramel vodka in it and have that as like a little cocktail to go with it if you are of the drinking type. I personally don't like alcohol. I don't consume alcohol. Alcohol is a very, not triggering. It used to be very triggering for me, but there's too many risks associated with alcohol to make it worth it for somebody like me who grew up in a family of people who abused alcohol and drugs and, you know, the whole thing. It's just not really smart. And, you know, I'm a realistic person. I know for myself that I have a very, very addictive personality type. So, like, I know that it's just not, like, the move for me. But with that being said, all that depressing talk, I'm waiting on one customer to get back to me about a order because something wasn't filled out properly, but I'm pretty much gathering, like, I'm like 99% sure I know what she's going for. It's been over a week since I emailed, so I'm just gonna make it and hope for the best. That's kind of where I'm at, which I don't really love that mindset, but you know, figure it out. It'll be fine. Put it in the wash, it'll be ground. You know what that's from? It's from the movie Leap Year. Also, the psychologist, what font is this font too? That I watch on YouTube that has been reacting. Oh, there's new episodes of Love is Blind. What am I doing with my life? That's what I'm gonna watch right now while I do this. I'll probably just start working, honestly, because I don't love the idea of wasting time and I don't really feel like thinking about my kit lineup, if I'm being honest with you. It's giving me heart palpitations. So, avoiding it. You know? You know. You know, no, 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 no. Okay. So I'm just gonna get to working and doing all the things. Okay, you guys, finished working for the day. It's approximately, I think it's like 9:30, 9:42. I'm gonna go wash my hair. I don't really know if I'm due for a hair wash, but I feel like it. I feel like I want to. I'm gonna change it. Put some good wax up in here, up in me room. Chapstick and just a drop. What do I want to melt? The thing is I don't have a lot of different things in here. I just have a lot of cloves. I feel like this is gonna suck, but I'm gonna give it a try. It's Jackie O from VCS. It's like a vanilla blend, but I have had terrible performance from VCS. It basically never works for me. Thankfully I got this for free because I won a giveaway from them. It was really the corniest shit ever. Like, I won this giveaway. I believe I had won it. I won it like before I got married, for sure. And she said she'd mail it out like in a week. It took her like 2 months to mail it out, which was just bizarre behavior, if you ask me. But yeah, we're gonna put this wax in and then I'm gonna bathe and then maybe eat something. And then possibly read a bit. The thing is, this is like the dumbest thing I've ever said. I don't have room in my planner for today to mark reading. I already filled it in for the day, so I kind of feel like what's the point of reading if I can't mark it in my planner? But maybe I will. So I'm gonna hopefully get like another, like a third of the way through the book, like maybe get 2/3 of the way done since I'm not really liking it. But I do want to finish it because it has such a high rating. I don't have to figure out what I want to read next. If I want to read another thriller or what? We will see. We will see. Hello, y'all. feels really dark in here. There's apparently an eclipse going on right now. Me and Chris are driving around because we need to go to Target. There's just mad people outside with what looks like paper 3D glasses, and we're like, what's going on? And Andre told me they were outside watching the eclipse, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But I can show you. Did you bring me my food? Did you already distribute?
Yeah.
Oh, so quick. Okay. So I can show you quickly what I got at Target. It's not like a whole lot. Okay. Let's see. We got Trick or Treat Pokemon cards. I got 2 Witch's Brew Alani New before the season ends. And what I went for was lemon juice so that I can pre-cut the apples for the dip. And then I have been wanting to pick this game. It's the new Horrified Greek Monsters. I have the 2 other ones, which are the Universal Monsters and the American Monsters, and they just came out with Greek Monsters, which has Medusa, Cerberus, Minotaur, Chimera, Siren, and Basilisk, which these are so cool. I'm very excited for the Siren and Medusa. All are super cool. Honestly, they all look really cool, but yeah, wanted to pick this up, so that's all we got at Target. And we stopped and grabbed food, so I'm gonna go eat my lunchy poo. Okay, guys, I just ate before we get on with the day. I'm gonna cut up some apples for tonight. I'll bring whatever I don't cut in case we need more, but I think I'm probably gonna cut like 5 apples because there's 5 of us. These are pretty small apples. Maybe I'll put a little bit more. Here, the apples. Like I mentioned prior, good old Granny Smith is what is best with the dip that we made because it's kind of a sour apple. And with the dip being so sweet, it works out better that way. Put my Alani's in the fridge. And then we need some sort of container for the apples. This is not what I need. This is like, this doesn't feel big enough. So I don't think I'm gonna go with that. I could do just like 2 of these maybe? 2 things of apples. We're just gonna go with that, maybe that'd be fine. And then we could put them on each end of the table for people. I don't know. But literally a piece of rice on me. I'm so gross. Anywhoosies, all I could find was this like weird organic lemon thing. So we're being fancy. Fancy lemon juice. Okay. Okay, let's get to it. got done. 2 of the apples I deemed unworthy. Like 3 left in here, but like whatever. One of them was like weird when I cut it, and the other one had like a gash in it, and that just freaks me out. So there's that. I can put the little lemon in the fridge. And it is popping off that one. Put all of the trash bins into the trash can. And then I'll put all the apples in the fridge. And I'll put all my dishes in the dishwasher. The apples have been chopped and drizzled with lemon juice. I'm not really like a fruit person, so probably want to throw away those apples that I don't use, or whatever I can eat in it. Maybe Theo will eat because he is a fruit fiend, that kid. So if there's opportunity for them to be eaten if we don't eat them tonight. But perfect. Got that all loaded in the dishwasher. My fingers are pruny from how juicy the apples were and from the fact that I rinsed them, obviously. They want to vomit, but we're gonna get to work. Chris is filming something about like some drama. Cancel my set up next week's treat week, which by the time you guys are watching this is live, and it is Underlays. It's the last time Underlays are going to be on sale prior to Black Friday. Also, I'm like really excited. I'm like feeling very inspired about new releases and such, so that'll be exciting. But let's go over whose orders we're working on today, because it's not a ton I have ready to go. We have Maddie from Kansas, Nao from Kentucky, Amy from Kentucky, Maribel from California, Mallory from Kentucky. What the heck? Or no, Maddie is from Kansas. Did I say Kentucky? Yeah, Kansas. And then Kentucky. And then Mallory is from Kentucky. Christina is from, I'm gonna actually look it up, Michigan. Christina from Michigan. Emily from Indiana. I forgot my ring out there. Roberta from Illinois. Laura from Indiana. Susan from Illinois, which is the biggest order I have to do today. Casey from Texas, the second biggest order I have to do today. And Laura from New Hampshire. So everything that I have printed, that's all through last Saturday's orders. So like, killing it. It really feels so good to be like on track. Like last night when I told Chris we were done working and it was like 10 o'clock, he's like, already? And I'm like, yeah, like this is what it's like when we're not like a bazillion weeks behind. Like we can breathe and like not work till we want to die. So very thrilled about that. I like have scrapes on the roof of my mouth from my fortune cookie and it hurts. Turn the foiler on and get going on the day. Okay, we're done working on orders for the day. We didn't get the last 3 of them done because it's already 5 o'clock and I wanted to do some other paperwork and stuff and I don't want to be rushed to get ready. So I'm gonna do my hair and makeup right meow, and then I'm gonna go do some like printing of invoices or like paperwork and stuff. Do all of that. See how long that takes me, and then whenever it's like 10 minutes till we need to leave, I'll come in here, get changed for D&D, and then I need to pack all of our D&D stuff still. I'll need to get all the stuff out of the fridge for the dessert. And yeah. That's where we're at. I might eat a snack though, because I'm starving. Y'all, when I tell you we just had the worst experience we've ever had in the Sonic, I'm telling you it's the worst experience ever. Basically, we were there for over 30 minutes. And like to the point that we like pressed the button to ask them like what's going on, because we'd been sitting there for so long. And then literally once we pressed that, we sat there with the button, like red button activated thing on the screen for like 5 minutes, and then somebody came out to bring us our stuff. And then, like, she was reading off the list of, like, what we got. And then she, like, read off large Diet Coke, easy ice. And then I was like, yeah, well, you just didn't hand it to me. You didn't get one. She's like, oh, okay, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Whatever, fine. It happens. So, she comes back. And guess what? She just simply, I just had a feeling. I'm like, I'm going to taste this because I feel like it's going to be wrong. And guess what? I was right. It was wrong. It was a regular Coke. I gagged a little. I was like to Chris, I'm like, you're just gonna have to go up there. Like, I'm not pressing this button and waiting for these clowns all over again. But basically, it is 12:39 and we left our house at 11:44. And Sonic is less than a 10-minute drive. So, it's like I think a 7-minute drive. So, 14 minutes of that was, you know, driving. But that's like 40 minutes of us just being at Sonic. 10 out of 10 irritation. I also said I was going to bring you guys to game night, and I just simply did not. But we did D&D, and it was loads of fun. It was a really, really fun session. It started out when we were, like, going to... Basically, we have, like, this group of pals that, like, they're letting us stay at their house, basically. And one guy got turned into pink goo, and we're trying to figure out, like, a cure for him. So we went to go talk to the pink robe people to figure out a cure for our boy Max. Basically, it's this whole thing where we have to, like, cut off a finger of the 5 fingers and take their ring, blah, blah, blah. It's like a whole thing. We got some fingers. I feel like my character, I'm a rogue human named Elsa, and I feel like I really peaked because I was kicking ass and taking names, my guy. But overall, it was a ton of fun. Everybody liked my dessert. I did not bring enough apples, which was shocking, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, I got pretzels and jalapeno, or cheddar peppers as they call them. They gave me 3 ranch. I'm gonna go with Safe Chris wants one first, tater tots. Okay, so I'm gonna be playing a game that I have about an hour until we need to leave, and I'm gonna be playing a game on my computer. I haven't had time to, like, have fun, and I don't think I've played this game in like a year. But I have like an hour of, like, free time, so we're gonna play Planet Zoo, and I'm gonna be honest. Okay, Chris makes fun of me for this, but I just don't care. I am, you know, my mom really instilled in me that you like things how you like them, and anybody who wants to judge you for it can get fucked. And that's how I feel. When I play this game, I strictly only play on sandbox mode. We're gonna make a new zoo. Should I show you guys? I don't know if this is even remotely interesting, but I'll show you. And if you guys like it, I'll show it more often if I play. There's my Steam thing. Okay, so we're gonna select our biome. There is desert, grassland, tropical, temperate, taiga, and tundra. Usually I just do grassland. I put it on easy. Sandbox mode, easy. Flat. You do Africa, Asia, Oceania, which is, I believe, Australia. Oceania is new. I have all the expansions for this game. I just bought the 3 that I didn't have. They're like $10 each. North America, South America. We'll do here, and if I don't like the way it looks, then I'll just start over because I don't care. But I always play on sandbox mode because I'm not trying to play, like, for reals. I play this game for, like, relaxation vibes. There was a brief period of time where I streamed this game. I'm gonna be honest, I don't super remember all of the controls. Arrows, okay. Okay, so I am gonna simply remove all of the trees because I'll be adding my own. Yes, I know I need a keeper's hut and stuff. There's like certain things you have to have. I'm trying to delete the guest house thing. I'm just trying to delete all the dumbass trees. Do this to get all the ones that are like in my zoo out. There's a bunch of new animals that I haven't gotten to experience or play yet, But yeah, I'm basically just here for the funds, for the vibes, for the making of the zoo. Not really here for like the actual like having to make money portion. And no, simply not the vibes. Okay, so first things first is we are gonna pick which pattern. I don't know where stuff is. Paths. Which path we want. So there should be some new ones for the new expansions. I like this one a lot. It's like, reminds me of Frozen. I'll just do a little bit. I also like this one, which literally is just shiny, like pure gold. You guys see that? It's so fun. Grass, stone, volcanic rock. That's kind of cool. Cobblestone. Decorative. This one looks like water. I'm not really good at like, you know, making it. Sometimes like I'll go for like the method of trying to make it match per like section in the zoo, but that like you have to be smart for. I'm just not that smart. So many options. What do I want to go with? Honestly, I just like the gold because it's so shiny and obnoxious. So maybe that's just the vibes, you know. Oh, I think you have to go to like delete path or some shit. Yeah. Okay. So we're going with gold. Shiny gold path because why not? Why not? Why not? Not delete path. And so I'm just gonna make these paths this, and I'm gonna make, it's already on like the thick width, which is perfect. I think I'm gonna start by building animal exhibits in the front. So I want to see like what the new ones are. Whoa, what is this? What the hell is this? Hold up, what is this nonsense? Walk through exhibit 1? Oh my god, I'm definitely doing this. This is new. This is new. Holy macaroni, this is exciting. There's an Indonesian looking one. There's this big glass one, which I'm a big fan of. This one looks like a castle. Probably do one of those later. Oceana. But I'm going with, this looks like we're going to like the Crystal Palace with Winnie the Pooh and friends. And I'm like a really big fan of that situation, so. Is this supposed to be a path in as well? Okay. I'm gonna undo. Okay. So we're definitely building that because that is so fun and exciting, and I didn't know this was added. I'm hyped. Can I just like connect it? Or nah. I'm gonna have it be like the big main focal point when you first walk in to, okay, I guess you can't enter this way. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna click on it, move it, and I think, whoa. I know it's like a random, no. How do I just don't remember. Move. There we go. I knew it was Z. I knew it. Okay. So here is going to be the inside. We're going to be able to add like bugs and shit, like those type of critters up in here. Love this. This is so fun. It's so cool. We'll probably put like benches in here, I would think. Maybe it's under facilities. Yeah, benches. Twilight. Why is there like spooky stuff? I usually, whatever one I'm doing for this current playthrough, I'll like heart it so like I know what, I don't forget what I'm using. I don't know. I feel like these ones are boring, but it's like most closely my style. Can I not put anything in here? Okay, I guess I can't put benches in there. But okay, before I put any animals in, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a path coming out the butt here. because I need to put in like some staff rooms. Just like a whole thing. It's like annoying because I do have it on easy, but like if you don't have it on easy, it's like 10 out of 10 irritation. I love the Arctic stuff. I do that often. It makes me feel like I'm in Frozen. Conservation hut. Those are kind of cool because they have like greenery on them. Kind of like that. The Asian ones are really pretty as well. I'm gonna first, let me search by hearts. Apparently did European last time I played this. So I won't pick European this time. Ooh, the Indonesian ones are really cool looking. North Africa. I don't know what this Twilight Halloween looking ass shit is. Where's like the aquatic? Isn't that like the new shit is like aquatic? Oh, here it is. Yeah, hideous. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this actually, the green ones. So I need to essentially, okay, I'm gonna first filter theme to conservation. So I only see the conservation things. So there's a large keeper hut and a small one. Might as well always go large. I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna put it like, make sure, sometimes it's like weird and it'll let you like put stuff like basically inside the other building, and I'll just like prefer it to not look dumb. I'm gonna just do like normal width. Okay, so there's that, a keeper hut, got that, and then we're gonna have to add more of these throughout because sometimes if they get too busy, then that's an issue. We'll put this here, which this is a quarantine shell. What does it say? Yeah, quarantine large. So also you need to make sure that everything is got power going to it. So we're gonna need to put a transformer in. We'll put that in here. And I'm gonna like decorate this with like plants and stuff so that the guests don't get like as mad, even though they're definitely gonna still get mad because they don't like seeing this shit. Oh, is my zoo open? It's time to close her up. Closed. We'll name it Plannahannah Zoo. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna finish going through and putting all these stupid facilities in because this part's really boring, and then I'll show you when we start getting the bugs in here. Okay guys, we've made progress on our zoo, kind of. I've added all the things. We also added an information desk, a couple of different, like, this is a like gift stand. This is, I believe, Mexican food. Yeah, like a taco stand. Got a water stall, a balloon stall. We added some bathrooms. But now we're gonna do this. So for exhibit, you're gonna go in here, reset all, and we're gonna pick what we want. Is there a way to add a filter? No. Reset all filters. Oh. Species, sex, appeal, auction time, price. Okay. Ooh, an ocelot. Ocelots are pretty cool. Usually I'll buy a boy and a girl so that they can mate. Definitely gonna buy this one and this one. Also, I think you go in here and I can, ooh, these are new. Ocelot. Let's see. They do best in groups of 1 to 5, so that'll be good. So exhibit trading, we have those in there. So we're gonna click both of them and send them to the zoo. Okay, this does not support them. Okay, so I guess we're gonna randomly build a different exhibit for them since I already, you know, purchased them. We'll want to get them in the zoo somehow. And then I'm gonna have to try to figure out how this whole thing works out. Maybe because they're like in the water type of critter. So we'll wait for them to be added. Maybe they're in here. Their welfare is bad. I bought 2 boys. Oh my god. I didn't mean to buy 2 boys. Zoo, animals. Which one of you has better stats? No, zoo. That one's better. So I'm gonna take this one and quick trade him. Quick trade, exhibit trading. And we're gonna buy a new one, a girl of some sort. This one, adopt, send to zoo, send her here. Okay, so we need to adjust their temperature and in their humidity. Get those. I did it not way too high, but a bit too high. So humidity is in a good range. And temperature's in a good range now. Okay. So we can add some plants. Tropical plant A. I don't really know where they're going in the exhibit. Oh, there it is. We'll add all the plants. Rock piles. We'll add all the things for them. Give them some logs to play in. Customize. Window. Oh. A 2D facade. Interesting. That's weird. Cancel. Yeah, this is weird. None of this was like a thing before. So I'm just gonna leave that as is. And I'm gonna add this into a work zone. So we're gonna go to zoo, employees work zone. It's gonna be in the left work zone. Because when I'm designing the zoo, it's on the left hand side. And if you don't do this, then a lot of the times the zookeepers will just like not come and clean the cages, and that's a tragedy. And then we're gonna do this to add education, one of these like little educational boards here, and we'll put one on this side as well, and make it be about the ocelot so that people can come here and learn about them. And now I want to like find them in here. Where is she? There she is. Okay, so now we gotta somehow figure out what the fuck animals can go in here. Walk through exhibit, request animal exhibit, view animal exhibit, market. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna buy like one of something and see if it'll let me send it to here. What animals are supported? Like, I just don't, I'm not quite understanding. View animal market. Okay, that's not gonna work. What about this boa constrictor? Invalid destination. The exhibit does not support the animal you're trying to move. Then what animal does it support? What is this hand? Oh, that's where they're at. Okay. Guess none of those. What the heck is this? A sloth? Maybe a sloth? Will this Is this supported? Ah, sloth is supported. Okay, I think I grabbed a girl sloth, so we need a boy sloth. Okay, figured that out. What is this? This is, oh, it's like a butterfly garden type of shit. Okay. We're picking up what we're putting down, so. Zoo, animals. This and this, released to the wild. Bye-bye. Toodaloo. Okay, this one, quick trade. And then I need another one of these, like, butterfly looking bitches. But I need a girl, because we got a boy so far. Okay, we're gonna like pause because I think the sloths might have like made it in. Okay, brown sloth. Okay. Here are the two animals in here. I don't particularly see them, but hey. Where are you located, my guy? We'll press play. Where is he located? Oh, there they are. There one is. Okay. So, they are in an okay temperature, so that's cool. Wire mesh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with wire mesh for all of that floor. Mulch, I guess. PC, because I guess people can like walk through here. That'll be fun. Okay. So, can I just be like in here and not deal with the mesh? Okay. So, we got that. We can throw in a food bowl and a water dish. I'm not really seeing where this is going, so maybe this climbing post is on the other side. Yep, okay. We'll throw the climbing posts on in here for these guys. And a basking light, a hanging chair, a sloth nest. Listen. They're living their best lives. They're my little slothy boys. This is like appearing to become like a butterfly garden, I guess. Let's get the dishes, some plants, a mister. And now let's see if we can find more butterflies up in here. Butterfly. Okay, European peacock. We'll grab these. This guy. A monarch. These are my favorite butterflies. And an old world swallowtail. Okay. So now we're gonna take all of these all, send to zoo. All the butterflies are going in there. I think that's all that goes in here. I think that there is supposed to be two what the heck is happening? Exit. 2 walk-through exhibits. Walk through exhibit 3. Yup. Or there's supposed to be more. Facilities. they're meant to be other things. I don't think so. So we'll put like an educational speaker, I think here, 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 and here, and then we can put like the educational boards up to let people know that this is, oh, I guess I can't set them to be anything. It's just not really working out, so I'll delete that. Okay, that's at least working. I don't really know what that's about, but we'll just do the speakers. It's fine. A brown-toed sloth. Get one going on the monarch butterfly. And this thing. But yeah. Okay guys, yeah, I forgot about you. Yesterday was a blast and now it's Monday. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then give it a thumbs down. Either way, you're helping on my channel, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you next week. Bye!